What's up guys, it's JohnReavesLive, and today we're going to be checking out a BTS song that somehow, again, this one has escaped me. I have not heard this one yet, but I'm thoroughly stoked to be doing so. So we're going to be watching a lyric video and then a live performance. Also to let y'all know, at the same time that this is dropping on our YouTube channel, we've actually just got the entire album of Oh Are You Late 2 that we just dropped on our Patreon. We just did a full album reaction to that, and I'm freaking stoked about it. So if you guys want to check that out, there's a link in the description below. We're going to be going through all of BTS discography from first to where they are at right now. So if you guys want to join us on that journey and also support our channel, there is again a link to our Patreon in the description below. But for now, let's get into this song. If you're new to my channel, please smash that sub button. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, boom! Oh, straight vocal line song, huh? Okay.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
I love those pauses. Yes, dude, that's so clean. Yeah. They are doing some really cool random things in this song that I'm loving. It's very much so showing a lot of ingenuity with what they're doing. Like the way that JK is saying the good to you, the way that he's swinging into those notes is really clean, very cool. I love that. Their harmonies are so perfect. Oh, I love that crowd sound. That is freaking awesome. That last little bit right there has like this tone where it sounds like they're singing it live, which they might be, but like listen to this. And also, one other thing, one of my favorite harmonies, probably in the entire history of the entire freaking world. Anytime two people have ever talked and somehow accidentally their voices have harmonized in the entire existence of harmonies. V and Jimin harmonizing together freaking crushes. It's my favorite ever in the history of the world. But either way, going back, I love this. Like, I don't know if that's an effect or if it's an actual recording of them singing this live, but let's check. Boop. The weird thing is, it could have been either, because JK's that good live as well too. So is all of Vocal Line and all of BTS, but they're that good live that they could have pulled that off, and that might be a live recording. I'm not sure. And speaking of live recordings, my favorite freaking part of any reaction ever is actually listening to this live and seeing how it compares against the actual recording. So we're going to be checking out a live on this. We also did have a line distribution video to do, but in the last video's comments, a lot of people were saying how they didn't really like those videos at all. And I can definitely see where it would kind of bother some people. For me, it's just an interesting thing. Like, I really thought it was like kind of interesting to see who we thought had the most lines, and sometimes if you thought one person did but they really didn't, that was interesting. But I don't want to pit anybody against each other, you know what I mean, in the fandom. So we're leaving that video off, and moving forward we won't be checking out those videos. Either way, let's get this live one right now. Freaking swipe it. Also, just noticed this is from Enjoy BTS More, and homie, I am so freaking glad to have you back on YouTube. Oh, the Red Bullet Tour, yes! We're going to be watching this one on our Patreon soon. God, Jin. I have to say this. Listen, I know it's been a long time since I've ever brought this up. I know I used to harp on this a lot, but with recent events with me and listening a lot to live performances and seeing kind of the backside of a lot of live performances, it makes me so happy. And I'm going to keep freaking saying it because it's such an awesome thing, man. BTS does not freaking lip sync. And on top of that, they're not adding like a really overly loud vocal mix where they're actually singing underneath their vocal mix. A lot of artists are doing that as well too. There's a lot of deception in live performances. And so whenever I hear like the little nuances, the little ways that they have accents and stuff like that, I love hearing that from BTS because they are a big enough band where they wouldn't have to. They probably have good enough effects that they can maybe like fool most people. I'm not most people on the vocal stuff. If I hear that stuff, I'm going to be like, they're probably phoning it in, or I'm just not going to freaking react to it. I love the fact that every single time I've ever seen BTS, you might hear a stage mix, but you are hearing their freaking voices over it. And I love that to death. If you do hear a stage mix, it's well under their voice. And man, I can't get over that. I love that. And I'm sorry if it bothers anybody. I keep bringing that up, but it's a big thing, man. And they're so relaxed on stage here, just having fun. I love that little ending notes they do. So aggressive. Yeah, so ridiculous. Did he just fall over? His voice is so good. Let's go. Okay. Again, it is so freaking good to have enjoyed BTS back at the helm, freaking putting some freaking closed captions on some of the greatest live performances of BTS, and I freaking love that. I freaking love hearing their voices live, man. And actually, like a little after I said that, I thought about this. V's video. There's a video out there where V was losing his voice. I could hear it in his voice that he was struggling singing, and then his voice completely went out, and he was like crying backstage about this. He couldn't actually sing. If they were phoning it in, if they would just put a like backing track, if that was something that they were okay with doing, they would have done it there and just not told anybody V's voice isn't working right now. They would have gave him a normal show. Most bands would have done that, but V was like, I can't sing. I'm not gonna sing. I can't sing. And they didn't put a backing track over him, and he didn't go out there and act like everything's fine, my voice is great. They are very, human. And I think that's something that is so freaking cool and very missing in some huge bands. Like if they get to this level, I feel like they just have this expectation, maybe pressure or something like that, to be absolutely perfect all the time. And that's not the case. I love the fact that, like, I love hearing anytime that there's like a weird little thing, because on stage they have fun with it. It just shows that human side of them, and I love seeing that. Either way, very beautiful song, and I love the fact that they can take a ballad like this and write some really cool hooks in there and harmonies that are like memorable. The way he sang "You" in there, the way that everybody sang "You" in there was so clean, and it just very much, it's something that will be stuck in my head now for weeks, and I freaking love that. I hope you guys are having a blessed day or night, whatever time it is you're watching this. Spread some positivity out there, be kind to each other, and if anybody needs anything at all of my socials are at JohnReavesLive. Send me a message, and I'll catch y'all next time. Freaking toodles!